Hey guys, welcome to Sharp Bets today. My name is Melissa Amrita, and I am here with both Slop and Matt as we get you set for this weekend's betting slate. But before that, we're giving away a 20-minute video session with both John and Matt and $150 of money to spend on whatever bets you want. A parlay, a straight bet, we'll help you decide. Just like this video and comment after you're done watching. All right, guys, let's head into first the NBA weekend. What do you got for us, Matt?
Yeah, what's up, guys? So for me, I'm going to start with the Sixers and the Celtics game. I am a Philly fan, so no bias in this pick, but I love the Sixers tonight at -3.5. I actually hopped on them earlier at the -2 line that I had sent out, but now it's 3.5 as we're recording, and I still love this play. So they split during the regular season to this point, but Marcus Smart out for the Celtics tonight. Just a big part of that team, kind of the heartbeat of that team. So I like to fade the Celtics in this spot. Philly gets it done at home. And so I'm going to be riding them at the -3.5. Joel Embiid also has been on a tear, guys, of late, scoring 30-plus in his last few games. So I also, if you're feeling a little spicy here, it's the weekend, right? I think an Embiid prop with 30-plus and a Sixers win could be a nice lay as well. But I'm loving the Sixers here tonight, guys, at -3.5.
Okay, Matt, and I know that you also have your eye on a college basketball game today. Want to give us a little more insight into that?
Yes. So we got the Michigan Wolverines and Illinois. So for me, guys, I like to take a lot of dogs, and I think 10 is just way too many points. So I'm going to be hammering Michigan tonight, plus the 10. I'm going to sprinkle the money line. Again, it's the weekend. I get a little weird on the weekend with these bets. So I'm going to throw a little bit of money on it. And try and take them to win this outright. So I think Michigan gets it done for a few reasons. It's a veteran team, right? So I think being on the road isn't a big difference for them. I think that they've played in some tough environments before, and I just think it's too many points. Conference play, I think 10. They're able to keep this thing close. Like I said, I could see an upset against Illinois, who has struggled at times this year against opponents with really good big men. Hunter Dickinson is one of the best players in the nation. So give me Michigan, guys, plus the 10. I think, again, sprinkle that money line. It's Friday. Let's cash that in.
All right, a double-digit dog. I like it. Now, Slop, I know that you had one player prop in mind for tonight, Houston's Rockets game. What do you got for us?
All right, so this one's at 10, so we definitely need something before it. So I'll work on that. I'm just going to wait on some news. So there's no way we're waiting until 10 o'clock for our first bet. But this one's good, though. I right now, I'd say it has a 0% chance of losing, like zero. The Christian Wood, 20-plus points, plus 114 is, I mean, that's about as big as a gift as you can get. The Kings they're atrocious on defense. Both of them are, actually. So you got a fast-paced game. Both teams are terrible on defense. And the only reason why you don't play Rockets player props is because they'll get blown out. But I don't think they're going to get blown out tonight. So, I mean, we could see a $120 out of both of these teams. Wood has gone over 20 points in 4 of his last 5 games. So it's not like he can't do this. Like, he doesn't go way over 20, but he'll get you in that ballpark. The Kings give up more points in the paint than anybody in the league. If we could just get him down low, I mean, we're talking, 10 times? He's just scored 10 times. I mean, that's a joke. I think he easily gets this.
All right, Christian Wood it is. Now, before we finish up, we do have a live look ahead at this week's NFL slate. It's Wild Card Weekend. It's supposed to be crazy. It is the first weekend of postseason. All right, Matt, what do you got for us?
All right, yeah, so the first play, guys, I want to get into is the Bills and the Patriots. I love the Bills this weekend. I know a lot of people have had their eye on this game. I think it's one of the most intriguing games of the weekend because the rivalry that is between these two teams. First time these teams play, guys, it was one of the most windy games I've ever seen in my life. Mac Jones threw the football once, and the Patriots won. So it was pretty ironic that they were able to win that game, but I didn't put too much into that game due to the weather, due to the circumstances. The Bills are a team who loves to throw the football, as we know, and they just weren't able to play their normal game. So for me, I love the Bills. When they went to New England, they played in normal weather. They actually beat up on them. So I think Mac Jones, being a rookie, he's had a great year, but you're going into one of the most difficult environments in all football to play in Buffalo. I just don't see how they get it done, with Mac in there. I think the Bills take away the run, make him beat them, and I see a big game from Josh Allen. So I think that they roll in this one. I'm taking a couple alternate spreads here, guys, too. So I took them minus 10.5 as well. You're going to get big plus money there. So I think it's a blowout. So I'm taking a few alternate spreads as well, but I love the -4, and I think that they get it done at this spot.
All right. Well, I'm excited to see how Josh Allen and Mac Jones rivalries continues.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, I know you're also looking at the Cowboys game.
Yes. So obviously, like I said, I'm from Philly. I know you probably hate the Cowboys too, Melissa, but I'm not a Cowboy fan myself. So it's nothing against the Cowboys in this spot. I just like the 49ers on this line. I think the line being 3.5 is a little bit of a red flag. Like, the Cowboys are at home. They're the better team. They're only laying 3.5. 49ers have been really good running the football. Like, the formations that they've thrown, I think Kyle Shanahan's one of the best minds in all football. So they're going to keep them off balance. Big game from Deebo Samuel. As we'll get to a little bit later in the touchdown prop parlay, I think he is a huge game in this one. And I trust the 49ers defense. The Cowboys against playoff teams this year really struggled. They had a negative record when they played teams that weren't, the Washington football team. I'm sorry, Melissa, the Giants, or even my Eagles. I love my Eagles, but we know what they are. Like, they only beat 3 playoff teams, and 2 of them were the Eagles. So I'm not putting a ton into the Cowboys here, guys. I think the 49ers get it done. And this is another one. I'm taking them on the money line as well. I think they win it outright.
All right, I'm agreeing with your money line pick, if not just because I'm a little biased towards the Cowboys.
Cowboys are frauds. We all know that.
Thank you. They might cover the spread. It's fine. We're taking money line San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, I know you guys have some really awesome parlays cooked up for us. Let's hear that touchdown parlay.
All right, guys. So, first I'll hit my touchdown parlay. So we got some big-time odds here. Not as big as John's will be because he has the best YOLO parlay whipped up. But mine's so you bet $100, you walk away with $7,481. So big-time odds here. But I'm going to start with the Bills game that we were talking about. I'm going to go Dawson Knox, anytime touchdown scorer. He's one of Josh Allen's favorite targets, guys, in the red zone. He's been able to get into the end zone a lot. I think the Bills put up a ton of points. I think he gets in. Next, I'm going Deebo Samuel. We were just talking about the 49ers. This dude's been one of the best players in the NFL, period. I mean, he's been everywhere, getting things done. They love to use him in the pass and the run. So I think Deebo gets in. Then I'm going to go Joe Mixon, anytime touchdown scorer against the Raiders. I think the Bengals put up a ton of points. We didn't really hit on that game, but I think the Bengals team total over is a great play. I think they hang like 35 up on their Raiders defense. So Mixon's going to have his chances in the red zone. Then I'm going James Conner, anytime touchdown against the Rams. Conner, one of the best scoring running backs in the league this season. And then to cap it off and to bring us home, the Chiefs and the –
keeps going.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The Chiefs and the Steelers, Pat Freiermuth. Baby Gronk is his nickname, guys. I think he gets it done this weekend, gets in the end zone, and he caps off that parlay. But we need to hit the first couple legs, or it's just not fun.
Yeah, or it won't work. Yeah, that's how parlays work.
Exactly. that is how the math adds up. So for me, I think I'm throwing 100 on it. Like I said, we walk out with big money. So I love this touchdown parlay, guys. No chance of losing.
5 picks, right? 5 pick parlays plus 7,481 odds.
Fine.
Nothing's
probably hit. Easy.
All right. Well, I'm excited to hear now what YOLO parlay Slop has cooked up because I've just been hearing about this nonstop since I logged in today. So what do you got for us on this?
All right. So I wouldn't bet more than $1 on this. Okay. Just we'll make that clear. Mm-hmm. If you were to bet $1 on it, I think you'd make like $2,000. It's plus 282,728. So those are big odds. I would call that a dumb bet, right? Mm-hmm. But if you look at all those tickets you see on social media with those giant wins, every one of those bets are just dumb bets, like every single one of them. And all like 4 or 5 legs hit. So there's something to be said. You know what I mean? Like they got to be just dumb enough, but kind of smart. So smart, dumb. Deebo Samuel, 125 plus receiving yards, plus 880. I mean, that's not that crazy. He's done that 4 times this year. You can sell yourself on how that could happen. Like the Cowboys get ahead, and then the 49ers have to throw to get back in. Who are they going to throw to? Debo. Done. $1.25, not a lot. And like plus 880. I mean, that's legit. So once we get that, we've got Gabriel Davis, 70-plus yards, plus 680. That's not that crazy either. I mean, the Bills are bullies. Like, they just throw the ball, even when they're ahead. So no matter what the game script is, they should be throwing. I don't know how many times this guy's done this year. Probably not many. But at the same time, he is the deep ball guy for that team. And he just got targeted like 14 times last week. So if Emmanuel Sanders comes back, I don't think he digs too much into that. And 70 yards really isn't that much when you think about it. I mean, that's 7 10-yard receptions. I mean, that's nothing. But plus 680, that's legit. That gets your parlay, going. The next one, Pat Freiermuth. This one's kind of dumb, like really dumb actually, because he's never actually done this before. But it's Freiermuth. Yeah, exactly. He's the most dangerous kind of tight end there is. They do, So 60-plus yards, plus 400. Same thing here. I think they get beat like bad, and right. So now they're throwing. I mean, you can't run the ball to get back into the game. You got to throw it. Big Ben, no arm anymore. He's done. It's over. Check down time, right? Who's down there? Pat Freiermuth. 60 yards is not that much. They've been targeting him, a lot, like for him lately. They were just talking about him. Tomlin was. I only read the headline. I didn't read the article, but it said something about Freiermuth and Kelsey in the headline. So they're trying to, show that this guy's like Kelsey, right? Hey, you got to talk yourself into one of these. You know what I mean?
You do.
You do. I mean, you really do. Because again, there is no chance this hits, but maybe, right? All right. So we'll move on from him. Jamar Chase, 125 plus receiving yards, plus 640. That's not that crazy. I mean, he's gone over 200 a couple times. I mean, I know it was the Ravens, but still, I mean, the way I see it, Burrow comes out hot, hits some 60-plus yards early. You're only looking at another 60-something yards. The Raiders probably won't go down. I mean, they're kind of a fraud team, but not that much of a fraud. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they get blown out.
Fraud.
Yeah, they're like borderline fraud, but not really frauds. They're not the Cowboys, the Rams, or the Cardinals. You know what I mean? But like, I think they put up a fight. So if Burrows has to keep throwing, Jamar Chase, right? I mean, like, that's just common sense. But that's plus 640. And I mean, honestly, I think this could hit. I mean, I know it's plus 282,000, but still, like, that's not that crazy. It's only 4 legs. I'm doing it, but I would not bet more than $1 on that. Just to be honest with you, I mean that's just, let's be smart dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll all put $1 on that and see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna get paid then. That's like 3 times.
Right.
All right, guys. For Odds Checker, this is Melissa, Matt, and Slop. Follow us at Odds Checker US for all of your betting needs. And don't forget to like and comment on this video if you want a chance to learn from the geniuses here at Sharpest today.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next time.